What's going on, guys? Kai here. In today's video, we're going to talk about crystals, where to get them, how to amass more of them than the average player, and where to use them. Let's get into it. Alright, so before we can actually spin the crystals, first we have to get the crystals. And where we're going to get that is our daily Summoner Pass. 300 a day, I already claimed it, it's 300 a day. And then 600 a week, I divided that by 7. Then we get the weekly payouts from Challenge Arena and Brawl Arena. I'm going to give you two numbers. I am going to give you the numbers for Silver 3, which is very, very attainable for anyone in the game, even if you're barely touching it. And I'm also going to give you the numbers for Gold 3 across both, because as we see, once you get into Master, only the top 500 people get that reward. Gold 3 is the cutoff that everyone can get the reward as long as they have that 2,800 points. So we get, from Silver 3, we're getting season reward. This was divided by 28, 1250, and the Brawl Arena numbers are the exact same. So we're looking at 2,500, divided that by 28. Then weekly rewards, we have Silver 3, it'll be 500 for both, and Gold 3, 1,000 for both. That's also divided. We're also getting 20 a day in the shop, right here, daily gift, 20 right there. So that's 140 for the week. That was also divided by 7. And currently, the numbers we have are 566 per day for Silver 3 and 727 per day for Gold 3. And when I bring you over here to my Discord, this is the daily refresh costs per day. I also posted this in my resources tab. I have a lot of helpful resources on my Discord, including these. But if we take a look, daily and weekly refresh cost, Curio, Challenge Arena, Brawl Arena, Battlefield, Path of Growth, Repeat Quest Expeditions, Special Expeditions, Foggy Prison, Shadow Castle Dragon, and Seal, as well as the numbers. Now, what I'm going to tell you is if you're in Silver 3 or Gold, the numbers I'm going to recommend for you is, where's it at? 100 a day from Curio. That would be the Curios up here, Hall of Magic. That's going to be very, very important for you. Then I'm going to recommend 150 from Path of Growth. That'll be any of these right here. Generally, a lot of people are doing specifically Teargland's Cave because it's giving 2 of the most sought after runes in the game. So that puts us up to 350. Then repeat quest down here, repeat quests, either 20 a day of the burning energy for the secret energy, and the rest dumping into calming the disturbance for Path of Growth tickets. That's going to be do 100, another 150. So we're looking at 150, 250, and 150. So 400. So that's really the must do's right there. And I think the next one, pushing us up to 600, which will be a little bit out of range for the Silver 3, but I have ways for you to get more, and that would be Special Expeditions. So specifically, as you see, 1 and 2 are fine. They give you the pages for books, but level 3 and above, obviously if you can do 4, do 4, but 3 is really the stopping point for a lot of people because it gives you these transcendence pieces, which are going to be very, very important and a primary way of getting them. We've been told in the future, instead of 50 entries, it's going to go down but give us bigger rewards. I can't wait for that to happen. But 1 refresh of this a day, which means 100 entries, is you're looking at 200. So that puts us at the 600 per day. totally in range of the 727 that a gold 3 player has, but a little bit out of range of the 566 a silver 3 player gets. Now, how do I get those extra crystals if I'm a silver 3 player? Well, you get a good chunk of crystals from the area dungeons. All 5 areas give you 150 for doing each of the rankings of it. Like Rukamunga right here, that's 8 different dungeons, 3 each, 450. Sorry, 8 dungeons, 450 per dungeon. That's a good chunk, but that's one time. Then we also have the monster book and the creature book and the collection book. Let's take Minnow for example. That's 60 for doing 200, and then I go on to the next one, 60 right there, but that's once per creature book. Same thing. The big 5 stars are going to be the most, so we're looking at 180 for 50. But as you go down, you'll see 60 for 1,000. You can do these as you AFK farm overnight while you're sleeping, whatnot. But the big major way of getting crystals is over here. Not totally Tower of Ascension, but you can randomly do a stage of Tower of Ascension, and it'll have a mini thing for you, and it'll be like do 2 CCs, crit 3 times, whatever it is, and it'll give you a small amount of something. And what that can be is, depending on the difficulty of it, it can be anywhere from 5 to 25 crystals. If you're a free-to-play player, doing random stages and getting those bonuses can be very, very important for you. What you can also do is there's usually events going on, such as we have down here Arena Surprise Wheel. As you'll see, there's a 50 right there. So far, I've gotten 650 from this wheel, and as you see, I still have 43 points right here, and there's still 3 days left. So I'll probably end up somewhere around 800, 900, depending on how much PvP arena stuff I do. Then the very last thing to talk about is something that goes a little unnoticed, and we can actually see it right here. So the Exchange Center. You can go out and get stuff. So if we see sell, you can sell things like this necklace, or any of these pieces, or any of these pieces that are looked after. So what you can do is you can also like black market this, where you find a material that looks like it's undervalued, just like playing the stocks. Let's say there's 39 piles of Eagle Ray, and I say, wow, it's worth way more than 1,000, 1,200. You can buy up all of these, sell them for a little bit more. That's actually what happened over here on the Katarina server with twigs. Let me see. Craft. It'll be way down there towards the bottom, but branches. Branches used to be like 500 a piece. 500 for a stack of 20. Now it's close to 3,000 a stack of 20. So someone just said, hey, I wonder if someone's going to buy it for 2,000. Then it got bought up, and now we're at 3,000 for a stack, which is kind of ridiculous. You can do edge cases like this and really turn a profit. And then what you do is you get the rahils up at the top right where my gold and crystals are at. And when you have the rahils, you can go up here to Rahil Exchange, and you can sell at the top right hand corner. And then you could choose how much you want to sell for, just like right here. The 150 unlimited is you're buying it from the shop, just like you're buying chips from the poker shop. Then people can sell their amounts for less. So if someone wanted their rahils to sell, they could undercut this guy, making it 135, what have you. Alright, Kiger, I don't really want to go out there and farm stuff. I just want to play the game, and I still want to get some crystals. That's fine. What you can do is over here, field events, is you can join any field event 3 times a day, once per day per character, and one of those is how to make friends, which as you see is 1,000 Rahid. And so you're making 3,000 a day. Doesn't sound like a lot, but remember, 10,000 is 140 crystals, right? So every, a little bit over 3 days is 140. So we're looking at 280 a week without having to even touch the thing. So you divide that, and you're looking at an extra 40 a day, which pushes you exactly to 606 crystals as a silver 3 player, pushes you to my 600 um, crystal a day usage without having to do anything, with just doing the normal events. And then with that 60, that pushes the 727 person up to 787, which allows them to start doing 750 worth of stuff and banking a little bit down the line. Let me know if this got helped you all, and if I missed anything. Till next time, guys.